up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Kim, Chris, Khloe, I was about to say Courtney, leave her out of this. And Tristan, you have been exposed for being the deadbeat that we always thought you were. But y'all, there's more. Khloe has come out in defense of Tristan, and Kim has too, saying he's a really good person and a really good father. Y'all, we have to get into this stuff because the levels of trash of what happened in this situation really staggers the mind. First, let's start off with Kim and her defense of Tristan. And let me just say this for one moment, because it needs to be said. We've seen this cycle, at least I have, happen over and over and over again. This is the rehabilitation of Tristan Thompson. If you guys don't know, there was this podcast about a year and a half ago. I think it was Not Skinny, Not Fat podcast that had Khloe Kardashian on it. And the girl was talking to her about Tristan. Back then, Khloe was like, I don't know if we're together. I don't know. No, he's just my best friend. Meanwhile, they had a baby cooking and there was a house being built, right? And she was like, listen, Tristan has so many good parts and he's just such a really good person. And she said something that was really important. She said, I want people to respect Tristan. It's important to me. I'm paraphrasing, but not too far. It's important for people, the public, to respect the person I'm with. And it's so unfortunate that all his actions are overshadowed by the way people see him is overshadowed by his actions. Y'all, even back then, Tristan wasn't taking care of his first son, Prince. The home that Khloe broke up, right? At least that's what the court documents said. I have a whole playlist. Go check it out, right? The home that Khloe broke up, according to her court documents. And listen, I know Khloe likes to say, Tristan's mother assured me that he was single. But now I'm looking at Tristan's mom like, you raised this mofo. And I just thought it was Theo, which was bad enough. That's his third son, right? It's his second son, third child. But no, even his first child that he begged for, that he had Jordan go to IVF to have, he doesn't want anything to do with that, all right? Keep that in mind when you hear this. And then we're going to talk about Malika, and we're going to talk about Khloe, and we're going to talk about basically they're doing the same thing to Jordan that they did even while she was pregnant. Remember, Malika started posting random things about, oh my God, Tristan, thank you so much for getting my son 40 pairs of shoes. You're the best uncle and the best father, doing all the snide stuff. Now the streets are saying that they knew that there was this beef between Jordan and Tristan, because he wasn't paying for his tuition anymore, and he wasn't even paying for child support, and that's why they went to reaffirm the support, right? That's why they went to reaffirm the support. But hold on, y'all, let's actually get into this. 1 second, y'all, hold on. Sorry, where was I? That was my food. So we found out that Jordan was reaffirming her child support, but now we see why. It wasn't to get more. It's the fact that he's not even paying child support. Meanwhile, he's buying true 25K necklaces, kissing Kris Jenner's butt. It is insane. The man, Tristan, in my heart, I feel, at least from what I see, I don't know him personally, he seems like a stone cold narcissist. Don't give a F about anyone. At the very least, he is trash in my book. But Khloe, Malika, and now Kim are all supporting Tristan because they want him rehabilitated. Why do they want him rehabilitated? Because Khloe is sick of like lurking in the shadows like a little gutter rat. She wants to like be like, well, I think I took Tristan back because my family loves him and he's so close. And what can I do, guys? Once again, Khloe is on her BS. But let's get into like what Kim had to say, because she was so trash for this. And again, this is a woman that is saying this about a man, right? That dogged her sister out. Like when I say dog her sister out. So listen, do you guys want me to read it or do you want to actually hear it? Probably hear it, right? Because y'all sick of hearing my voice. Here we go. Hold on.
Where's your relationship with Tristan?
This is
I know
Kim.
you guys are gonna hate me for this, and you're gonna hate us, and you're gonna think Khloe's whatever. It's so crazy because he's such a good friend and he's such a good like dad. but he just couldn't get it together in that area of like being faithful boyfriend. So it's like you want to obviously hate him for that. Yeah, of course, his actions and who he was, like, so, like, I
Who
can't
he
deny
was.
that. We've had our talks about it, and we've had our fights about it, and we've had our arguments about it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also shown so many decent things, and just
Like
is
what?
a really good
How?
person and friend.
How?
When he saw me struggling with
Oh,
my kids,
he helped
he
you.
stepped up. He started showing up to the games. He picks Zane up, takes them to dinner, and will always come to my defense, especially if it's stuff with like me and my ex. And I just like never forgot that. So it's like I'll never really throw someone away and act like I don't feel like they can grow and evolve.
So let me get this straight. Kim, first of all, in my mind, is so happy to see at least one of her sisters, the only sister, doing worse than she is. She is gleeful. You know she loves this, because as long as you're doing better than someone, even if it's Khloe, you're doing better. Let me get this straight. You have Saint. First of all, Kanye, you need to come get Saint. Around a man that lied, cheat, humiliated, makes babies, doesn't take care of them, had your sister literally 2 seconds away, it seemed like, from a mental ward. And he's cool, and you're letting your son, this is the father figure you want? This is the man you want around your kid? Stop it. Now I'm beginning to believe that picture of him taking Saint from practice when Saint was sitting there mugging, looking mad. It was all some big PR ploy because Khloe wants to sit next to her man at ringside and not feel like an idiot. Girl, you always gonna feel like an idiot. And this is what I mean when you're saying, we can't blame Khloe for Tristan being a bad dad. We can't. But you know what we can blame Khloe for? Literally trying to do a PR campaign to bring a deadbeat father. Kim, and I'll say it again, Khloe cried every Father's Day over their father. Baby, we miss you. And again, not to make light of that, of course, losing their parent has to be one of the most horrible things in the world. But the fact that there is a living person that is literally, there's 2 babies in this world that you know is crying those tears, and their daddy's right there. Their daddy's at STK in Florida, accompanying their aunt Kim, trying to get jiggy with it. Their daddy is up there buying $25,000 necklaces for his True Thompson. Don't forget when she named True, that was supposed to be, the internet said, a drag, because they were trying to put out false rumors about Jordan not even being pregnant with Tristan's child. It was so ugly. And the fact that Kim's doing this is even more disgusting. It's more disgusting than anything. And let's talk about Malika, the same Malika that had what's her name on there and was like, you don't have to talk about white privilege. That's like literally Malika that will always be Captain Save a ho 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 for any white person that doesn't want any accountability. Malika, again, Malika is the female Corey Gamble. Corey Gamble is the bigger hit Malika. I said it once, I'll say it again. Remember when they were throwing subs about like how Tristan's the best dad and the best father and this? That was around the time that they knew Jordan was like, yo, where is the child support? You're not, Jordan's sister blasted her and said, you're not seeing the baby. You're not getting child support. You're not giving child support. You're not even paying tuition. So what are you doing? And y'all got the nerve to be so insensitive. The Kardashians are sick in their head. Khloe is sick in the head, but that's another thing. Like my dad always said, just because somebody's weak does not make them a victim at all. Just because someone's weak, it don't make them a victim. Khloe is not a victim. There are no victims in the story. It's just monsters. Some big, some small. But Khloe, yo, is not going to see heaven. She's not, at least in my opinion. I can't get over how with Malika, right? And them doing that. It was like, listen, again, I said it once. The crazy fact is that no one's getting is the Kardashians seems like they like and prefer for their kids to be number one and the other family to be forgotten. That's what happened in their childhood. Maybe they're playing like their old childhood, right? But let's also not forget, okay? Malika with those sneakers. Malika, I just can't get over Khloe. I'm looking at this. Khloe, Kim, and Malika helping Tristan be a deadbeat in peace. They knew he was being a deadbeat. That's why they randomly started doing that weirdo stuff. Look at this mess. that weird narrative of how great a dad and uncle he is. Remember Malika's random post? Remember with the 40 sneakers? Again, and knowing the Kardashians and the way they always come, they probably think his baby's mom, right, is the true villain in this story, and they need to protect Tristan from his evil baby's mom. Y'all, this story is developing. We're waiting for Tristan to respond. We're waiting for Khloe to respond. She posted some stuff, some jokes on her Instagram, right? We're waiting for Kim to respond. I'll tell you one thing. I don't care how much money Kim has, how much money Khloe has. I don't care if Tristan literally solves poverty in 6 different continents. I don't care. There is not going to be any peace, and we will be on Tristan's neck and Khloe's by proxy if you want to rehab that piece of man until he literally at least starts paying support. Y'all, listen, let me know what you think. This is a Tristan. No, this is an no. Justice for Theo and justice for Prince. But you know what, low key, I said it once and I'll say it again. Justice for Truman Tatum. Because I don't care what anybody says. Khloe is a big faker. She always makes fake narratives that you find out. I'm telling you, in 3 years, when Tristan finally dumps her and moves on to a bigger fish and somebody that he can use more, I'm telling you, that's what I think is going to happen. We're going to hear about how Tristan was never around, blah, 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 blah. Because at the end of the day, the one thing I know, you can't make somebody sick like that a good father. He might show up for pictures and stuff, but Khloe's being taken through it. But you're helping him now hurt others? Yeah, ain't no peace. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.